Here's the thing no one tells you about walking away. It's never just an exit. It's like dropping a stone into a calm lake. You might leave, but the ripples, they're unavoidable. Have you ever felt that pull in your gut, knowing you needed to move on, but hesitated, not because of fear for yourself, but for how your absence would affect others? It's a strange kind of guilt, isn't it? As if staying would be easier, even if it costs you. But here's the twist. Sometimes walking away is an act of bravery. Every act of creation is first an act of destruction, said Picasso. Leaving isn't always about abandonment. It's about transformation, for both you and those left behind. So if you've ever stood at that crossroads, wondering if it's selfish to choose yourself, keep reading. Hit that like, subscribe, and let's dive into the unseen consequences of walking away. Because sometimes what you leave behind becomes the greatest catalyst for growth, both yours and theirs. Lesson 1. Walking away is sometimes the most selfless thing you can do. We often think of walking away as an act of selfishness, but what if it's the exact opposite? Sometimes, staying in a situation where you no longer belong can do more harm than good. Relationships, friendships, and even jobs can become toxic if we remain out of obligation or fear. In these cases, walking away isn't just an act of self-preservation, it's an act of kindness to everyone involved. Imagine staying in a relationship where neither person is happy. Both of you might feel trapped, resentful, or even start losing sight of your individual growth. You cling on, thinking that leaving would hurt them, but in truth staying hurts more. When you walk away, you give yourself and the other person the opportunity to heal, grow, and move towards something better. Letting go allows the people you leave behind to confront their own reality, to find their own path forward. It gives space for new opportunities, new friendships, new love, or even just peace of mind. You stop being a crutch for them, and they stop being a weight for you. As difficult as it seems in the moment, the distance that follows can lead to freedom for both sides. So when you feel like walking away is selfish, remember this: sometimes the most loving thing you can do for others is to let them go. Lesson 2. Clarity comes in the space after you leave. Leaving creates a void, an uncomfortable silence that feels daunting at first, but in that space clarity often emerges. When you're caught up in a situation that no longer serves you, it's easy to lose sight of what you really want or need. Whether it's a toxic friendship, an unfulfilling job, or a draining relationship, walking away gives you the distance necessary to see things for what they truly are. Think about it. When you're inside the storm, everything feels chaotic. You're constantly reacting, trying to keep the peace or manage expectations, and you don't have time to reflect on whether the storm is even worth it. But the moment you step away, you gain perspective. You begin to realize what you were compromising, what boundaries were crossed, and how much of yourself you were losing in the process. Leaving offers the mental and emotional room to breathe, to reevaluate your priorities, and to rediscover your sense of self. It's like stepping outside a noisy room. Suddenly, things you couldn't hear before become crystal clear. And that clarity is powerful. It helps you understand what's next and what kind of people, environments, or opportunities are truly aligned with your growth. So, if you're afraid to leave because the unknown seems overwhelming, remember, it's in the quiet after walking away that the answers often come. Clarity thrives in the space you create when you step back. Lesson 3. Not everyone will understand, and that's okay. One of the hardest parts of walking away is realizing that not everyone will understand your decision. People may question your motives, judge your actions, or even feel betrayed by your choice to leave. The truth is, we all see the world through our own lens of experiences, and sometimes what feels like a necessary decision to you will look selfish or confusing to others. But here's the thing, their understanding isn't required for your growth. When you walk away, especially from relationships or environments where you've invested time and energy, those left behind might not see the internal battles you fought. They won't know how long you've struggled or how deeply you've wrestled with the decision, and that's okay. Walking away is about reclaiming your peace and aligning yourself with what truly serves you, not about gaining approval. People may react out of their own pain, projecting their fears or insecurities onto you. They may accuse you of abandoning them or make you feel guilty for choosing yourself. But if you stay true to your decision, in time, you'll come to realize that their understanding was never the goal. Growth is often a solo journey, and it's not always one that others can accompany you on. So, while their reactions might sting, remember, not everyone will get it, and that's perfectly fine. What matters most is that you understand why you had to walk away. That's where your strength lies. Lesson 4. Walking away isn't failure. It's growth. There's a common misconception that walking away means you've failed. Society often glorifies sticking it out, pushing through, and never giving up, as if leaving is a sign of weakness. But here's the truth. Walking away isn't failure. It's recognizing when a situation, relationship, or job no longer aligns with your values or contributes to your well-being. Choosing to leave can be the most courageous step you take in your journey toward growth. Think about it like this. Staying in a place where you aren't thriving is like trying to grow a plant in toxic soil. No matter how much effort you put into nurturing it, it will never reach its full potential. Similarly, when you stay in situations that drain your energy or compromise your happiness, you're stifling your own growth. Walking away allows you to plant yourself in better conditions where you can flourish. Leaving doesn't mean you didn't try or that you gave up too soon. It means you've learned what no longer serves you and you're brave enough to seek something better. It's about having the self-awareness to realize that progress sometimes requires stepping back, reassessing, and redirecting your energy toward paths that offer more fulfillment. So next time you think about walking away, remember, it's not failure. It's choosing growth over stagnation, self-respect over staying stuck, and trusting that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is let go and move forward. Here's the thing, walking away, despite how it may feel, is not an ending. It's a beginning. A powerful shift that leads to new perspectives, opportunities, and personal growth. Every time you step away from something that no longer serves you, you're making space for something better. That's where the real transformation happens. So, where are you at right now? Standing at a crossroads, thinking about walking away from something or someone. Maybe you've already made the leap and are feeling the weight of that decision. Either way, you're not alone. Every choice to let go is part of a greater journey toward discovering what truly matters to you. Now let's hear your story. Have you ever walked away from something that changed your life? What's holding you back from taking that step right now? Drop a comment below, because trust me, your insight could be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And if this resonated with you, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more conversations about navigating life's toughest choices, because we're all in this together. This isn't just about walking away, it's about walking towards something greater. You might just find that what's waiting on the other side of your decision is more powerful than you ever imagined. Keep growing, keep evolving, and keep moving forward.